Yeah, 1v1 if you're watching the stream between Ronnie and Ruffle King, who've both not played in ages, except for that one game Ruffle had the other day there, which he got absolutely butt raped, so can't count that. Ronnie's Cybering, Ruffle King's Aeon. Already Ronnie's at a disadvantage. Although their start builds seem to have been unaffected. I think Ruffle King's going for an expensive air scout, or he could very well be going for an all-out air spam against the Cybering. That's a really bad choice. We'll see what he does soon enough. I expect Ronnie to go all land because he's really stupid not to. Land, rush, and hopefully hurt him before he builds anything. That's what you've got to do, Cybering. First thing you should do is build a land factory, spam loyalists, and send them right into the enemy and just grief them. Distract their comfy building something by getting them to chase a loyalist, do whatever it takes to slow them down. It's how to play Cybering. It rarely works, but it's all you can do for the most part. And we're kinda at the time where there's nothing to say but wait and watch. There, I know it. They're listening. They're judging me. They're thinking I'm terrible, and they're right. Yeah, looks like it is an expensive air scout. Looks like Ruffle King's at least going for land as well. And as expected, Ronnie's going full on land. I expect a perfect 50-50 mix of loyalists and Brackmen. It's great for her to start off with, but if you get enough Brackmen, it does actually help quite a lot. There just comes a point where there's so many you can't dodge every shell. But living to that point is the challenge. You could save up all his research points and go straight for megaliths, but again it still requires him surviving. And here goes the air scout. Off it goes, round the map. Super slow playing for a slow paced game. See, where's Ronnie going with his calm? He's pushing forward, I see. Ruffle King. Yeah, but it looks like that's just nothing more than an expensive scout. Still worth it. Still let him know that Ronnie was going full on land. Ronnie cancelled 3 of his build plans. What is he going to do now? Is he going to go for a mix of air as well? Nope. He's just doing something I don't know what he's doing. We'll come back to that. I expect nothing but tanks from Ruffle King. There's the first one. He may build a few mobile missile launchers, but I'm sure it'll be mainly tanks. And he actually is going to go for a mix of air as well. Could he be going for gunships with his research? Ninja gunships? Could he take the strategy seen from Dark and use it as well? I hope so. It will be amusing. Ronnie might never see it coming. So a lot of factories. But as you can see, he is going for the complete mix of 50-50 Brackman and Loyalist. I seldom throw in adapters, especially in a free-for-all. I would go adapters as well. And mobile missile launchers, why not? Have one of each, and equal amounts of death. Yeah, Ruffle King's determined to make use of that air factory ability at the start. And there's the odd mobile missile launcher like I predicted. Could this be an early attack from Ronnie? It's going to be hard pushed. Ruffle King does have an equal amount of tanks, and he's also using his comm as a shield. Ronnie might not be able to push through that at all. We'll see soon enough if they ever march towards each other. And off they go. Com leading the charge. Robo King apparently doesn't want to even sacrifice any of his tanks. He's got full faith in his comm. Could it be because he's went for upgrades? Yes, he has. That's definitely a range upgrade. He's went upgrades on his comm. He could actually win this with his comm alone with that range upgrade. Ooh, stray loyalist almost got hit. Slow paced game is still slow paced. Give it 5 minutes and I'm sure it'll pick up. Especially when those planes come in. Robo King's going to have to be careful. He's soon going to be outgunned here. He knows full well and he's bringing in his tanks. All the while, Ronnie is still building up a 50-50 split of Bratman and loyalists. There'll come the tipping point if Ruffle sits in his base too long. He really needs to be aggressive. Is that a mobile missile launcher? Or factory attack missiles? That's a factory attack missile. I was slightly concerned there. I'm standing still. Does Ronnie have it? Yep, Ronnie's rally point's right in the centre of the map. Here come the mobile missile launchers to wreak havoc from a distance. It's a question of whether they'll hit something or not. They're having trouble targeting anything. Ronnie lost a bot because of he's not repositioned his rally point yet. It's sending all his bots to here. Single fail, one at a time. If he doesn't move that soon, it's going to cause him a lot of hassle. A lot of hassle, actually. I'm sure Ruffle King's realised this by now. He's going to move into the middle and just make sure to keep killing the stragglers that straggle out one at a time. But he's got to lose some mobile missile launchers here. But they provide a good distraction. And there goes all the mobile missile launchers. And ooh, tanks took quite a few strikes there. You did not kill many loyalists there, sadly. What? 1, 2? At a cost of 3 mobile missile launchers, not worth it. So far Ronnie's got the advantage. It's just a matter of when these planes come into play. If he sneaks them around the map, he could hurt Ronnie quite a lot. And it's like Ruffle King's going to suicide his comm into the army.
Commander destroyed.
Yep. Troll mode activate from Ruffle King. Quite honestly unnecessary, but there it is. And out marches Ruffle King's army. Virtually unopposed by the minuscule remains of Ronnie's army. Just going to walk over him and destroy him at this rate. There goes the planes going around the map. If they're attacking the back mass points at the same time Ruffle King attacks the front with his tanks, it'd be all set. You know, if he went round the radar so Ronnie didn't see it. We may have distracted him enough with his army. We'll find out soon enough. If he doesn't have any research points, it's going to be insanely difficult for Ronnie to cope with this regardless. Factory AA can only do so much. There goes one mass point. And a second mass point. Not looking good for Ronnie at all now. He really needs to get a good Brackman strike here. A good Brackman strike could turn the tide of this fight entirely. Although even if he wins the fight at the front of his base, he doesn't stand a chance because he's losing his entire back base to a few planes. He's yet to notice this, I think. At least he's not doing anything about it. As always, circular motions defeat most Brackman shells. And it's not going well for Ronnie at all. He had a good start, but the combo changed the tide of the battle, which gives the hard decision of why we play Supremacy rather than Assassination. Well, we just don't want games to resort to just comm sniping and nothing else. It's not entirely fun, and you're going to see a power detonate. Well, he is hurting him, but he is suffering as well. If Robo King was to turn round, he'd suffer as much more. Oh, I don't know. It's hard to say who came out worse there. But as Ronnie has lost his entire back base now, it's pretty obvious who came out worse. Well, if he didn't know about the planes before, he knows about them now. Bye bye calm, it seems. Yep, this is game over. The calm can do nothing. He's trying to save up for the AA upgrade, but he's doing it 2 mass points. He cannot afford any of it. Robo Kings doesn't want to sacrifice the entire of his planes to kill his calm. He does only need a handful of them. And the shield on the factory saved his calm. He should stop it and get repairing it. He gives the rest of the planes, he's got to go for the shield. No, he's got to go for the land force. Well, he's not got his Scorch Bomb upgrade, so it'll at least take Ruffalo a bit of time to kill the tanks with his planes. My god. But the whole planes are mute when it comes down to this mob of death rolling over the scattered remains of bots. Yeah, Ruffle King's not even microing anymore, he doesn't need to.
Commando destroyed.
There goes a comm, killing 2 planes. And there's a control K from Ronnie, and that's game over. 15 minutes. Longish for 1v1, but it pretty much went as expected. Good game to Robo King, I guess. Ah. That kind of went as expected, didn't it?
What?
The game that you were just
Oh,
playing.
yeah.
Robo King's gone, isn't he?
No, I'm here.
Oh no. At the start I thought to myself, he's gonna have one air factory producing planes, and then when I get the upper hand he's just gonna send the planes at my back base and I can't do anything about it. That's exactly what he did.